Hello Earthly Souls, welcome to my channel Earthly Soul Tarot. My name is Daniel for those of you who are new here, and if you're not, welcome back my loves. I'm so happy to see you here again. Let's go ahead and jump in. We're gonna see what your spirit guides and your spirit team have to say to you today. I feel like there's a strong message coming out for some of you that you might need to hear. So let's go ahead and see. Let's tune in. Spirit guides, let's connect. By the way, I'm sorry if you hear that noise in the background. It's the people cutting the grass. Okay, so Judgment and the Queen of Cups is coming up for you. So there could be a really big emotional happening going on soon. An emotional situation is going to be, it's heading your way. Okay, this is something big. I do feel like you are in the emotional space to deal with this energy, whether it be a person coming up to you having a tough conversation, whether it be a tower moment, but it does feel very emotional. I do feel like a lot of you could be dealing with someone in your energy that is quite emotional, or maybe tends to maybe lash out. Maybe it's just that they're very expressive. And yeah, I don't know, I'm just getting a really strong external energy from this. Let's see what else we can get. With the Judgment card, I feel like this situation is going to be very, not life-changing, because that's not really the word I'm trying to look for. It's gonna serve more as a like a checkpoint. I'm not sure how to explain it. It's like a turning point. The Four of Cups. Yeah, I don't feel like, this is something that you're gonna be super excited to jump into, I will say. I'm kind of seeing you not wanting to have a conversation with this person at all. And I'm hearing that, like, it's fair for you to feel that way because this person, could have really hurt you in the past, or they could have, said or done some things that you didn't really agree with. Maybe you have very different viewpoints on things, on the world, maybe different opinions, different morals. The Two of Cups is coming up here, and the Five of Cups as well. So for a lot of you, this could be an ex-lover, a person that you were in a relationship with. Not for all of you, but for most of you, I do feel. Let's see what else. So the King of Pentacles as well is coming up. This could be an earth sign that you're dealing with. Sorry, guys. My dogs. What else, Spirit? What else? What is coming about this conversation? Because I feel like it's a conversation. What is this conversation about? Or what will it be about? The Page of Wands. This is like the energy of somebody wanting to start fresh. So, and it's coming in very hot too, like with that Wands energy. Like, they have strong feelings about this. I feel like some of you might be dealing with an ex that might want to get back with you. And again, but like your energy's kind of like reserved. You're like, I don't know if I really want that. You know what I mean? With that Four of Cups, you're like, it's not enough. That's not enough. This person could be coming up to you with an apology. What else, Spirit? What else? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, again, like with the like starting fresh energy. I do feel like they are coming in hot, but at the same time, I feel like you're gonna notice like they're not offering much. Okay, they're not offering much. They're not really, it's like they're not convincing enough to you for some reason. I feel like you're just gonna see right through the BS. I'm so honest. I'm being so honest right now. Yeah, as I say that, the card at the bottom of the deck is the Ten of Swords, and then the Eight of Wands. I feel like a lot of you are gonna cut the conversation very early on. Which again, if that's what your intuition is telling you to do, listen to your intuition. What else, Spirit? What else? The Four of Wands is coming up here. Some of you, okay, this is not for all of you, but some of you might already be in another relationship. You could possibly even be married already. And so that's why you're also like, absolutely not. Like, I'm not available at all. Now, if you're not, though, I feel like this could be, this could be this other person's energy. It's like they really want something with you. For some reason, there's like an idea of marriage in their mind. Yeah, and they're having a really hard time like letting go. I'm not sure why, but it's like they really don't want to let you go. But at the same time, I'm hearing like you know, they deserved what they're getting right now, you know, like they didn't do the best with you. I'm just gonna say it like that. What else, Spirit? Do you have any advice for the collective? What can we get for advice? The Two of Swords is coming up as your advice. One more, please. And the Eight of Cups. Yeah, so definitely walk away. I'm hearing with this Two of Swords, I'm kind of getting like the message of like, you don't always need closure. Okay, you don't always need to have closure. You also don't always need to give the other person closure, especially if they don't really deserve it. Okay, and I know it sounds harsh, but I feel like in this situation, this person simply just does not deserve any more of your time or energy. And so your guides are kind of like, they want you to just leave them as they are and just turn around, walk away. You know what I mean? Like, leave the cups there. I know you have unfinished business, but leave it there. It's not meant to be finished. It's not meant to be finished, is what I'm hearing. And also listen to your intuition as well with the cups. There's a lot of emotions there coming up. The Queen of Pentacles coming up. Yeah, I feel like, again, you're in this space where you're very independent. You don't rely on anybody, okay? On anyone. I feel like you're very, very self-sufficient. And you've worked for that. You've worked to get to this point. And I feel like, you know, these energies coming in now, I kind of feel like they're a test for you. On a spiritual level, this could be your spirit guides really testing you, seeing if you are ready for the next chapter of your life, if you're ready for the next level. And I feel like you are, my loves. I feel like you are, yeah. Temperance, why did I say that? Temperance and the Four of Swords. This is your moment to rest. This is your moment to pour into yourself. Like I said, it's being self-sufficient. That's a huge theme with you too. I feel like you've been doing a lot of self-work, maybe inner work, self-love. You've been doing a lot of shadow work as well. It hasn't just been all, you know, happy dandy. It's been difficult. It has been. And there's been moments where you weren't able to get rest, and now you are. And now that you're getting rest, this person wants to come in and mess with your vibe. I don't think so. Yeah, King of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I do not think so. Nope, I don't think so, my loves. Let's get one last message for you before we end this reading. I feel like this reading was pretty straightforward. Okay, hold on, Spirit, hold on. Last message in Spirit was like, we're gonna pull 3 cards. Okay, so the Hanged Man, the Magician, and the Nine of Swords. Yeah, like I'm saying, with the Magician being in between these 2 cards, I feel like this is you being able to use the knowledge, use the, you know, the things that you've learned over all this time to just let go of something that was really, really haunting you. And it could be this person, it could be this energy. Maybe they did something very bad to you that was very traumatic, and for a long time you had to deal with that. But you deal with it for so long in such a healthy way, I feel, that you've been able to transform that energy. And now you're just kind of hanging around like, okay, like I'm at peace with it. It's not like you're completely over it, because, like, you know, healing is it's a long journey. Sometimes we don't fully heal from things, but that doesn't mean that we cannot learn to live with them or just work around them, you know? Sometimes, like people say a lot, like, you don't have to defeat your demons. You just have to learn to sit with them and have a coffee, have a tea with your demons. You know what I mean? That's true control, okay? It's not just completely getting rid of something either. Sometimes, you know, you can learn to just live with something. And I feel like you've learned to do that in a very healthy and successful way, which is a very positive message, my love. I'm feeling called to pull an oracle message for you before we end this reading, so don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Let's see what your guides want you to be aware of. Spirit guides, what is the oracle message? Okay. And you're getting infinite blessings, my love. Yeah. Do not let these past energies come in to ruin these blessings that are coming your way. All right? The moment that you're about to start receiving infinite blessings is usually the moment where you start getting a lot of interruptions, okay? And I feel like this is exactly what this energy is. It's just an interruption. It's a test from your guides. They want to see if you're ready to receive these blessings. And like I said, I feel like you are, collective. I do feel like you are. So, again, just be open to receiving them. And, you know, learn to just be okay with not having closure, not accepting closure as well. That's honestly going to be in your best interest at this time, my loves. Anyway, I love you so much. Thank you for sitting here with me. I hope this reading helped, okay, and that it gave you some clarity on the situation. And I will see you on the next reading. All right, my loves. Goodbye.